So we're going to try this again. It's not been working so well. I tried to upload 2 videos and it didn't work so well. So I took those messages for myself, and that's how kind of it goes. But I was in the shower tonight, and it was do a reading, do a reading, do a reading. So we'll see what happens, if it's meant for me or if it's meant for you guys, and I'll just keep going. Just keep going. I'm getting this one I normally do at the very end, but I sat here for a good 10 minutes looking at the cards, maybe 5 minutes, debating on what to use or thinking about. So let's start with this one. Collective messages. Okay. I'm so happy that there's only the one. So that's good. I see a heart there, though. That's nice. That's nice. All right. All right, I read the first sentence, and it says, "Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up, and start that hustle toward your goals and dreams." So this might, I don't know, this might be another one for me. I have been, honestly, it is the most conflicting thing in the world. I have been in this state of, like, I need to leave my job. And it is the most unrational thing. I mean, that is insane. That's insane, because I love my job and I love the people there. It's incredibly busy right now. And so I'm not really sure why all of a sudden I'm like, it's time to go. Anyway, so I read that line and I'm just like, okay, well, let's pull some other cards. I pulled this one specifically, which is the Lightworker Oracle. And I haven't used it very much. So normally I go off the images and the cards, and I'm intuitive, and I don't really read the book very often. There's certain decks. This is one of them. Powerful messages for collective, please. Collective message. Okay, so I know everybody's talking about the shift on the 21st, and I'm not seeing it as what I'm hearing most people are talking about. Okay, all right. That's that then. Wait, the bottom one said 6th ray of devotion. All right, I'll keep that one out so we can look at it. And these cards, these, in one of the silent movie videos, I was talking about these. These are Jenny Florence, her cards, and I just bought her moon journal, and I'm very excited to start that this upcoming year. She's got 2 journals out. If you look on Amazon, they're there. One is more moon phases, and then one kind of touches a little bit more on astrology. She also has a great YouTube channel if you want to check that out. I listen to her sometimes, not all the time, but she's very, very good. She's more like a therapist, right? It's very sweet, very sweet. So Jenny Florence is her name. Collective messages. This card came up the last time in one of those silent ones, and I was talking about how I wanted this channel to be kind of interactive. You know, I wanted to have like discussions with people, because I haven't really, it's been a couple years now where I haven't really connected with a group of people anymore. I've been very focused on my work, my job, and kind of building them up. And I feel like, it's my time to move on and build something else up or someone else up. And that someone else might be myself, which is fine. But it's hard because I thought I was truly like, I had found my spot. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. It's just black. And you never know where we're going to go, right? You never know where the wind is going to take us. And so we have to be okay with that. But all right. So collective messages. Collective messages. Collective messages. Collective messages, please. So on the bottom of the deck, we have outcome and card number 41. That number has been coming up a lot for me lately. I don't know if it might mean something for you. Yeah, and then down here we have new love and collaborate and shine. Take action now. Oh my gosh. Great messages there. Holy crap. So we have 53, take the risk, take a risk, and internal dialogue. So I know, like I have said, that I can only really share my experiences because I haven't really been talking or hanging out with anybody. So I've been feeling heavy and kind of super, actually not kind of, but pretty conflicted because I'm dealing with this message of my 3D life, and then my survival here, the job, and there's also this feeling of this big collective energy. I really am hesitant to use the word shift because people use it so differently. It's tricky to navigate, and it's almost as if we are being empaths, are being shown a new way to see, if that makes sense to you. It is what some might call like a download or an integration of a broader sense. That's good. A broader sense of abilities, and it's interesting, but it's a very there's a very distinct message of, there's like a stopping point, like I am not able to really pass beyond even a daily sensing. It's like I'm having to go through that learning phase of just being able to go minute by minute, day by day, with the newness that just learning, right? It's just the learning. All right, so I don't know, is this Soul's Journey? Collective, please. Collective messages. Okay. I'll take that one, but these three can come out if they want to again. Collective messages, please. Anything else? so then we have strength and relationships, nothing on top or bottom. All right, so let's just start. All right, so here we have card number 28, and that's something too, I mean, I'm sure most of the people that will pay attention to this video know to make sure to pay attention to the numbers on the card and, you know, the imagery on the card. And just because I'm saying something different doesn't mean that it's not gonna be something different for you. Okay, so we have card number 28 and Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. It's interesting, for the first time I saw this card, I saw the gates here, and a welcoming, right? An opening a gate, obviously. That's a very obvious picture. But then, just as I'm picking up this card now to talk about it, I was remembering a session I had recently with Laura Whitworth, and this cobblestone came to mind. It's and the garden. So that's interesting. It's a welcoming, right? Newness, something new. And you can't really see what's behind there. You can see wings and light, but you don't know what's behind that angel. So let's see. 28. Here we go. So part of your divine purpose is to develop the power of your mind and use it for healing purposes. Sorry. If you change your mind, you can change your world. Guidance and healing inspiration can come to you daily, helping improve your own life and the lives of others. And we know that that's what a lot of us are doing daily. Healing and opening the mind to new realities and possibilities are the gifts of Ascended Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. The mind of a lightworker needs spiritual light, information, understanding, and wisdom, in the same way that human bodies need food, water, and clean air. The hunger for wisdom can push you to seek knowledge, and this can be a healthy impulse. However, if you love knowledge so much that you keep seeking without taking time to digest, integrate, and apply what you have learned, you may end up confused or mentally exhausted. If you are forgetful, stressed, mentally fatigued, or plotting when you are usually bright, you need a mental timeout. The mind rarely rests except through meditation, and even then, rest is not guaranteed. Resting the mind can be a tricky thing for intellectually oriented and highly creative people. Learning to switch off mentally will help you remember and apply what you are learning so that you grow not only in knowledge but also in wisdom. You have been absorbing a lot of new information. You may feel you have so many tasks to do that you don't know where to start, or that if you stop to rest, you will never get through it all. This is causing you mental stress, which is diminishing your productivity. It is time to slow down and cleanse your mind with the assistance of Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Sit without distraction of a telephone, computer, mobile phone, music, television, or radio. Take a few moments of silence. Say the invocation below. And then imagine, intend, visualize, and feel a fresh, pale, green energy wash through you. Focus on this for a second or two, then just relax and enjoy the mental cleansing. You will recognize when you have had sufficient mental rest, because you shall feel a peaceful sense of vibrancy and inspiration. When you let go in this way, switching off and taking a step back, new approaches and ideas come to your mind. So work according To your own creative rhythms, you may find you work best in short, productive bursts punctuated by mental rest. If this is how you need to live for a time, honor that. Be kind to your mind. It can help you accomplish your divine journey. This oracle also comes with a message for you. If you are interested in healing that involves the mind, whether this be psychology, psychotherapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, hypnosis, NLP, philosophy, or a course of study, you are encouraged to explore it. If you feel inspired to work with your belief systems through affirmations or other techniques for mental programming, such as guided relaxations and meditations, you are encouraged in this too. Your mind is developed and powerful, and you will work well with such techniques. So if you're interested in that invocation, I can put it down below. But so there's that. And that's, so after reading it, it's interesting because, you know, you think of flowers and I think it's pretty, but it's busy. There's so many flowers. It's very busy. And it does seem peaceful, huh? But like I was saying, it's not one day at a time. It's this integration, right? And I'm not really able to kind of see beyond minute by minute, right? I'm learning as I go. Yeah. This is a beautiful, gosh, I can't remember the YouTube channel right now. Modata Mind. I don't know. I sent a friend of mine, or I consider her a friend, but I sent her a video regarding the Rainbow Bridge. Okay, so this is card number 18, and it is the Ascension Bridge. And it's pretty beautiful. It's very peaceful. It's almost like once going in, following that path leads to this. And this could also touch on what people are talking about happening on the 21st. Card number 18. So let me find it. This unknown, it's very unknown, just trusting. Okay, so here we are. You have been growing spiritually and your consciousness is expanding. It is transforming your experience of the material world from something you must control or conquer into a living expression of the radiant divine. As your appreciation and love for the material world becomes more unconditional, so too does the light that can flow into your aura, chakras, and physical body. As you physically expand, you may need more rest, healing, and meditation than usual to integrate this increasing degree of light in the consciousness it awakens within you. And that's interesting because I was sick for a good week and a half and I was only sleeping. I could not stop sleeping. And then I came out of it, and then all of a sudden, the energies that I was talking about earlier were just overwhelming. It was insane. And like I've said before, I feel like I experience things. It's either like a week, a little bit in advance before other people do, or before people start talking about it anyway. And that's it's a hard one anyway. The Rainbow Bridge is a term for the channel of light that moves through your chakra system and along your spine, allowing spirit to enter your body and stimulate the development of your soul. This bridge comes to life as your consciousness is raised. It draws in higher energies that nourish and awaken your body, mind, and soul through your chakra system. As your chakras become stimulated by the increasing influx of spiritual light, a clearing process begins which supports the consequent expansion of your consciousness. This clearing is like a spiritual detoxification. It clears blocks from your mind, emotional body, and physical body, as well as from your soul, such as unresolved past life issues. As these blocks are broken down and processed, emotional trauma stored in your organs and nervous systems can be released, and your energy field becomes more spacious. This creates room for an increase of spiritual light. As a result, you feel clear about who you are and why you are here. And others see more clearly when they are in your field. You become more powerful. Your energy field continues to clear itself, attracting more spiritual light, becoming more visible beyond physical limits. Others can be supported by your light, even if they cannot see your physical body. You are growing as a light worker and helping humanity in increasing ways, whilst enjoying your own spiritual growth. You are opening to a new consciousness now. With this comes new insight, awareness, and awakening or deepening of your soul talents, such as healing, clairvoyance, channeling, or telepathy. I think that is how I feel this solstice. I think that, personally, that's how I feel it is coming up. Your channels are being cleared and activated. Rest, open up, and allow. Be patient and trust in your process. If emotional content arises and you are concerned, you might be falling back into old habits. Do not be afraid. Find ways to express what you are feeling through writing, therapy, dance, music, and art, sound, and conscious movement. Explore your personal expression and allow for spiritual expansion. This oracle brings an additional message from Spirit. Hold on. Hold the line. Ascension can be a wild ride. Anything is possible. The past is not an indicator. The future is not set. This is a moment to cultivate your deepest feelings and spiritual love and peace. Simply allow the genius of life to flow through you in whatever way it chooses. During Ascension, your life can change quite dramatically. The Rainbow Bridge empowers us to rise from one reality into another. Even if your outer world doesn't change radically, internally, you will feel as though you are living a different life. Eventually, the physical world changes will follow. Enjoy crossing the Rainbow Bridge into a new consciousness, dear one. You have everything you need, and you are ready for this. It is meant to be. And yeah, I can attest to that. I think, all can, right? We are hold the line, stay in your line, and stay positive. And I've been drawing a lot lately. I've been doing a lot of artwork. And that's normally what I'll do to get into my space. That's kind of my meditation. So it might be something, if you're not doing it already, which I think most of us probably are. Okay, so 53, take a risk. Step out of your comfort zone. Feeling safe and secure is a wonderful experience, but if we remain in our safe zone for fear of change, we create a limiting and restrictive environment that can ultimately lead to stagnation and the loss of our creative potential to manifest our greatest contribution to the world. Let go of fear and take the risk. And I think that has that's speaking a lot on, I lost it because I saw the picture and I was thinking about the ripple effect, touching on this card where it says you might not even know what you're doing for the collective, but by tending to yourself and being integral to your needs and what your soul is telling you to do is having that ripple effect. I'm seeing that fractal imagery here with the circles. And that's what stopped my thought process here. The fear of the unknown, right? Because nobody knows what's going to happen. I know I had a breakdown the other night regarding what I've been hearing people talk about as far as the shift. And I just started crying. I felt better the very next day. It was awesome. Okay, so internal dialogue, 27. We all have an internal dialogue within our mind, a constant stream of inner conversation. Is your dialogue kind, supportive, and affirming, or is it critical, judgmental of both yourself and others? This card asks you to listen to your inner words, and if necessary, take steps to consciously change your language. It is so important. You know, I know that a lot of us we're aware that our words are so very powerful. Our thoughts are so very, very powerful. Those little tiny things, I catch myself up to all the time. Yeah, I had another thought, which is why I was being quiet, but it's gone now. Okay, so there is strength, and here I am kind of feeling like there's this outside help working this inner being. And I was thinking about this again because it is right at her heart. It's right at his heart. And the help, you know. Okay, let's read it. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then I'm not reading the card, but I'm looking at the picture here, and again, there's this heart. There's this hand of another not seen being. Holding the heart. But I'm feeling very chaotic energy, like lots of static, lots of things going on. There's so many different people here, but not really people. Remnants, energetic remnants. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Yeah. And now I'm seeing these markings on her body, which is reminding me of the connected field that we are all working in together to create, you know, what we want. And it's only on this other person. It's like our higher selves, our multidimensional selves. Can you see here? This other person has it too, but nobody else does. So it's like this unseen person is holding this heart area. And then this person is growing and getting these lines or creating that same kind of energy. Interesting. I hope that made sense. Okay. And I think this is kind of what we're getting into. Could also be what I was talking about, you know, how this channel originally was meant to, I want it to be like a collaborative site, more dialogue, but it says new love. And I'm really kind of touching on this heart again. And this new energy that's coming in, it might be a higher energy from our multidimensional selves. I hope that this is making sense. In my mind, it's a very beautiful picture, but it's a helping hand from all directions. And people are saying that they're feeling great and feeling wonderful, but I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling very conflicted. I'm feeling very limited. And like I said earlier, I can only see so much. And I know that it's lessons because of that. So anyways, the bottom card is 41 and an outcome. Like I said, that number has been coming up a lot for me. This card asks you not to be too attached to a specific outcome. In any new situation, the possibilities are open-ended. Anything might happen. Try not to prescribe a fixed outcome within your mind, as this may limit your availability to access the infinite scope of possibilities sent to guide you in the best possible direction. And then we have collaborate. And then we have shine. And then there's like this unfoldment. It's so many signs of help. So much assistance here. All right, so now we're going to start with we're going to end with our first card. Pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustle toward your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. I think Trump said that recently, didn't he? Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life. Pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step toward the gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take positive action toward your dreams, even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda. That outcome. It will all be orchestrated by spirit and arrive in divine, appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? And we love you so much. So I'm using these cards and explaining what has been going on with me as an example to help with delivering this message. But there's major assistance, in short, right? There's major assistance. There are many people who are talking about what they think the shift is going to be, and I'm obviously very respectful of all of that. But I think it's important for us not to keep looking at that outcome. And, in my own world, I think, well, I thought I found this job, right? And I love my job and I love the people. And I've got to be okay with it's time to move on type thing if that's what ends up happening. And I can't be attached to that outcome. Same thing with the shift energy, like people talking about what I worry that people are going to get disappointed because they think nothing's happening, but it is. It's happening in a very big freaking way. Just have to be able to hone in and feel it. It's uncomfortable as all get out. Not going to lie. But it's big. It's really big. Really big. Okay. So, Starseed messages. Collective, please. ending this message here. Intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Any message here? Anything else? And blue star. Wow, so the blue kachina came to mind. Not normally what I think of when I thought of originally is the blue ray, and then the blue kachina. That's interesting. And then on the bottom here we have inner alchemy. Okay, so intuition, trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. I really feel that that's that helping hand. These helping multi-dimensional beings and our ancestors, this really strong connection there. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. And then inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. So there you go. I hope it made sense. I know it will to someone, to whomever needs to hear it, but I hope it freaking uploads this time, right? Oh, all right. Have a great week.